Hello everyone! Today we will explore Python variables and their types. In Python, variables are like containers that store data values. The type of a variable determines the kind of data it holds. Common variable types include integers, which are whole numbers like 1, 2, or 3, floats, which are decimal numbers like 1.5 or 2.75, strings, which are sequences of characters like the word hello, lists, which are ordered collections of items, and dictionaries, which are collections of key-value pairs. Understanding these variable types is essential for programming in Python. In Python, integers and floats represent numerical data. Integers are whole numbers that can be positive or negative, such as 15 or negative 3. For example, we can set the variable age equal to 15 or score equal to negative 3. Floats are numbers with decimal points, like 19.99 or negative 4.5. For instance, price equals 19.99 or temperature equals negative 4.5. We can perform arithmetic operations with these numbers. Addition might be total equals 5 plus 3. Subtraction could be difference equals 10 minus 2. Multiplication might be product equals 4 times 2. Division could be quotient equals 16 divided by 2. Strings in Python are sequences of characters enclosed in quotation marks. For example, we can set name equal to Alice or greeting equal to hello world. We can access individual characters or substrings using square brackets. For instance, first letter equals name with index 0 in square brackets, which gives us A. Substring equals greeting with indices 7 to 12 in square brackets, which gives us world. Remember that strings are immutable, meaning they cannot be changed after creation. However, we can concatenate strings using the plus sign. For example, full greeting equals greeting plus a space plus name. Lists are ordered collections of items, defined using square brackets. For example, numbers equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in square brackets, or fruits equal to apple, banana, cherry in square brackets. We can access elements by their index using square brackets. For instance, first number equals numbers with index 0 in square brackets, which gives us 1. Second fruit equals fruits with index 1 in square brackets, which gives us banana. We can modify elements by assigning a new value to a specific index, such as numbers with index 2 in square brackets equals 99. We can add elements using the append method with parentheses, like fruits.append with date in parentheses. To delete elements, we can use the del keyword followed by the list name with the index in square brackets, such as del fruits with index 0 in square brackets. Dictionaries are collections of key-value pairs defined using curly braces. For example, passenger capacity equals curly braces with bus mapped to 35, train mapped to 120, and plane mapped to 300. We can access values by using the key in square brackets. For instance, bus capacity equals passenger capacity with bus in square brackets. To add or update entries, we assign a value to a key using square brackets, such as passenger capacity with ship in square brackets equals 1000. To delete an entry, we use the del keyword followed by the dictionary name with the key in square brackets, like del passenger capacity with plane in square brackets. We can get all the keys using the keys method with parentheses and all the values using the values method with parentheses. Let's explore some operations on lists. Suppose we have a list called transport types equal to bus, train, plane in square brackets. We can add an element using the append method with parentheses, like transport types.append with ship in parentheses. To remove an element, we use the remove method with parentheses, such as transport types.remove with train in parentheses. We can slice a list to get a subset by specifying a range of indices in square brackets. For example, subset equals transport types with indices 1, 3 in square brackets. This gives us the elements from index 1 up to, but not including index 3. To find the length of a list, we use the len function with the list name in parentheses, like length equals len with transport types in parentheses. Now let's look at operations on dictionaries. To add or update an entry, we assign a value to a key using square brackets. For example, passenger capacity with car in square brackets equals 4. To remove an entry, we use the DL keyword followed by the dictionary name with the key in square brackets, such as del passenger capacity with bus in square brackets. To check if a key exists in the dictionary, we can use the in keyword like train in passenger capacity, which returns true or false. We can iterate over the items in the dictionary using a for loop. For example, for vehicle, capacity in passenger capacity dot items with parentheses, then colon, we can print the vehicle and capacity. Referencing individual elements depends on the data type. For strings, we can access characters using indices in square brackets. If city equals London, then first character equals city with index 0 in square brackets, which gives us L. For lists, we access elements by their index in square brackets. If cities equal Paris, Berlin, Tokyo in square brackets, then second city equals cities with index 1 in square brackets, which gives us Berlin. For dictionaries, we access values using keys in square brackets. If population equals curly braces with Paris mapped to 2,148,000 and Berlin mapped to 3,769,000, then Berlin population equals population with Berlin in square brackets. Let's apply what we've learned to transportation examples. We have a list called transport types equal to bus, train, plane in square brackets. We also have a dictionary called passenger capacity equal to curly braces with bus mapped to 35, train mapped to 120, and plane mapped to 300. To access data, we can get the first transport by accessing transport types with index 0 in square brackets, which gives us bus. We can get the train capacity by accessing passenger capacity with train in square brackets. We can update data by assigning a new value to a key. For example, passenger capacity with bus in square brackets equals 40. In conclusion, understanding variable types is crucial when programming in Python. Variables can store different types of data, such as numbers, text, lists, and dictionaries. Operations on variables vary depending on their type. I encourage you to practice by creating and manipulating your own variables. Try adding and removing elements in lists and dictionaries and referencing individual elements. As you become more comfortable, explore more complex data structures and their applications. Thank you for your attention.